It doesn't take much to figure out that a platform that is based in Russia, directed and controlled by Russia, and is used only by Russians will have a strict pro-Russian stance. But it doesn't end there. Meet Yevgenia Sidova. As the founder of Montfish, she's a former model and an owner of a modeling agency. She worked at New Media Stars, where she was in charge of the computer graphics department. That company is now in charge of various pro-Russian mass media.
Wait, stop.
The West doesn't truly realize the post-Soviet experience, you know? So the majority of the gaming community, and we know that the brightest minds of the world are part of the gaming community, of course, always. Unfortunately, a lot of them are going to just overlook this, and the game is still gonna sell. However, still, I do not think that this controversy is pointless, and I think that raising awareness about this is very important. So I know a lot of people probably gonna hate me because of this video, but one of the reasons why I want to make this video as well is also spread awareness, so that people can basically decide if this is something they want to support or not. But like I said, I am not buying the game because I'm sure some of the tax money, some of the investment is gonna return to Russia.
You stupid bastard.
Surely review scores were impacted.
You what?
Oh God! Steam charts! Steam charts, help me out here. Wait a minute. These numbers are all from before the game actually launched? You mean these are all players who pre-ordered the deluxe edition for early access? Well, boycotters, I only got one thing to say to you.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Hey, Daddy, got any advice for me? Don't let anyone tell you you can't play Hogwarts Legacy or Atomic Heart. Remember that there is no such thing as ethical consumption under capitalism.
Smell it.
No matter what you buy, you are supporting some sort of unethical practice. So by their own logic, these people shouldn't buy anything at all. They should just starve to death because they can't even consume food. They can't buy products on Amazon. They can't buy new technology like TVs and mobile phones. Of course not. I mean, they would be massive hypocrites otherwise. In the end, they are just hypocrites. Oh, okay, I see. How's it going? Welcome back, my wonderful sinners, to another great video here on the Majestic Savior Show. Now, if you're new to the channel, which is highly likely, make sure you go down below and you subscribe. It takes 2 seconds, simply 2 seconds to hit the subscribe button. Join the Savior Empire today so we can expose the goddamn establishment, the corporate lies, and the hypocrites that roam the lands of the internet, okay? Because we are heading towards a digital dystopia, and I'm here to try and stop it. So join the Empire today, stop tribal group thinking, and let's join together as a brotherhood, share and discuss ideas. Please leave me your thoughts down below in the comments. I like to hear different opinions, and I will engage with you in wonderful discourse. So make sure you like the video and subscribe, and consider checking out the music that I make on Spotify if you like electronic music. Even if you hate me, give my music a chance. Please go check out my music because I'm sure you will actually like it. It's a new electronic synth-based weird music, and I'm sure you're gonna like it. And if you truly want to help with this independent show, because let's face it, I'm not gonna get many sponsors, make sure that you do donate or join as a member to get extra content. So today I want to talk about boycotts, and in particular gaming boycotts, because boycotting has been around for a very long time. You know, since humans basically had difference of opinions, we've been boycotting ideas or certain products, whatever, okay? But gaming boycotts have never been a thing until recently. They've just blown up out of nowhere. Gaming boycotts have just simply gotten out of control with Hogwarts Legacy, and now Atomic Heart, being a Russian-made game, is getting a lot of hysteria around it. You are funding nuclear warfare if you support Atomic Heart. You're a bad person, okay? Don't buy Atomic Heart because I'm a little communist, even though I'm supposedly against communism. That's basically his argument. It's terrible, but I'm not going to talk about that video in particular. I'm just going to talk about gaming boycotts in general and just this whole idea of cancel culture and just how it's latched on to our society, and it's destroying discourse. It's pretty much destroying society. I did make a video talking about my new philosophy and how we need to come together and end tribal thinking. That's what the UME is all about, this new empire, media empire that I'm trying to create. It's basically a way to stop tribal-based thinking, which I think is the number one thing that's causing collapse within our modern world and society. Not to mention social media and corrupt corporations in big tech. Usually I don't like to use the word woke and, paint a picture of them versus us mentality, because that's everything that I'm against. But there is a particular ideology that is, just destroying Western society at the moment. This twisted Marxist ideology that is mostly on social media, and it's only a few radicals that actually believe in, this groupthink and this, control of information. And I don't like to play sides, because I think the anti-woke community and the woke community, if you want to paint them as simple labels, okay, both can be extreme. Just look at The Last of Us Part 2 and the whole drama around that. But recently, there's been massive boycotting drama around Hogwarts Legacy and now Atomic Heart. Like I said, this video saying, do not buy Atomic Heart. Don't buy Atomic Heart because you are an evil, disgusting, war-funding capitalist if you buy. We need to remember that the artist, the creator of something, and their personal biases, their beliefs, their philosophy around life can be separated from their creation. Just because you wipe your dirty butt cheeks with toilet paper every day, it doesn't mean you hold the same values as the person who invented the shit wiper. Now, I'm all for people actually doing their research and looking into the products that they buy, the food that they eat. That's something that I actually think is a big issue within our current world, that people are so detached from the products that they buy, from the food that they eat. They just like to take pictures of everything, and they don't like to think about it, just share it on Instagram. Oh, look at me, look how civilized I am. I'm eating a ground up little baby sheep. How lucky I am. Materialism and this hyper-consumer mentality is also what's destroying our current culture. I just find it so funny that the same people who are preaching and virtue signaling about not buying Hogwarts Legacy or Atomic Heart are the same people who, use Google phones or Amazon Alexas or whatever, people who are glued to TikTok, even though TikTok is a government application used for social engineering. It's just hilarious, the amount of hypocrisy in this modern dystopian world. I've seen some hilarious reviews on Hogwarts Legacy actually claiming that the goblins in Hogwarts Legacy are anti-Semitic. I mean, it's just disturbing, honestly, because no one else actually sees the parallels. These people are the ones who actually point out the differences between people, between groups and identity. They are the ones who actually have issues because they can't see people as what they are, just all human beings. They are the ones who are actually trying to cause division within society, and it's all just a way to generate more money and more outrage. And it's honestly disturbing. And it's also very shocking that just simply stating biological facts like J.K. Rowling did, even though she's trying to bow down and cater to the group identity thinking, which you should never do, but all she did was slightly go against their beliefs and basically state some biological facts, which there's nothing wrong in doing that. But because we are living in a mass hysteria society full of paranoia and outrage, you cannot even have discussion around basic science anymore. That's how far our society has slipped. We've become so domesticated that we like to cause problems when no problems exist. And when you tear down the foundation of discourse and dialogue, that's where true corruption can take hold, and dangerous thinking can create dangerous groups that take power. You just have to look back at history and study it. If you want to actually live in a free society, then ideas need to be exchanged. And this idea that you're a bad person for consuming a product or buying a piece of art which Atomic Heart or Hogwarts Legacy is, these two games, I believe, aren't like the standard AAA modern day game releases. Okay, you can tell that the developers behind these two games, like Hogwarts Legacy and Atomic Heart, they actually care. Okay, they actually are passionate about creating something artistic. For example, Atomic Heart actually was originally going to be a movie. This has been in development for over 7 years, okay? This has nothing to do with the current bad situation for war going on in Ukraine and Russia. And of course, I'm against the war in Ukraine, okay? It's absolutely disgusting what Russia is doing, but you can't hate all Russian people. Just having this black and white mentality is so disturbing, and it's absolutely destroying our current society, and I'm just so sick of it. It's truly disturbing when you see videos online celebrating Russians being killed at war. You know, most of them don't even want to go to war. They are forced to go to war. So quite a few people are saying don't buy Atomic Heart, and if you buy Atomic Heart, you are evil and you're supporting Russia, which is absolutely ridiculous. I've seen many content creators take this stance, and I'm sure when the game releases and the reviews of Atomic Heart drop, that there are going to be many game journalists who say the same thing. Journalism is just a complete joke nowadays. You know, anyone can go online and call themselves a journalist. There is no actual, rule book anymore. Genuinely hating another person, an individual, based on what they're doing with their own money, based on a product, based on a piece of art or piece of media that they like to consume, saying that they're evil, saying that they're bad people. It's just absolutely insane. And just because J.K. Rowling has a different opinion that many people disagree with doesn't make her a bad person, and supporting her work that is completely separate from the issue doesn't make you a bad person, okay? If you just enjoy this fantasy world of Harry Potter, okay? You are allowed to enjoy a work of fiction, okay? I hate this idea that we have to tie fiction into reality with everything. That's another thing that's destroying storytelling and just media in general, because everything has to have modern day politics forced into it. We can't have storytelling anymore, which is fundamentally destroying society that we live in, because society is based around stories. Entire cultures are created around religion, around myths, around legends, around stories, and it's just simply ridiculous that you can't separate a creation from the person. And it's pretty much the same exact thing that's happening with Atomic Heart, okay? It's an unfortunate situation that these game developers are, basically born in Russia and they're Russian, okay? That doesn't make them evil, because funny enough, not everyone born in Russia is evil. I'm not supporting what Russia is doing to Ukraine. Of course, I'm anti-warfare, and I think Russia invading Ukraine is bad, okay? I don't think I need to say that. That's pretty obvious. It's disgusting. But you can't blame the people, the civilians, living under a dictatorship, living under, corrupt system. That doesn't make everyone in that system evil or bad. And the developers actually moved country to basically escape this controversy, yet it still follows them around, which is just simply ridiculous. Why would you punish a hard-working team that have had a creative vision for 7 years before even all of this started, when they have nothing to do with the corrupt government of Russia, okay? It's just crazy to me. And I know a lot of people, the whole point, the whole argument is, they are helping fund Russia, or the same thing with Hogwarts Legacy. Buying the game actually helps fund, transphobic beliefs and stuff like that. There is no such thing as ethical purchases unless if you're absolutely careful, and you can do that. By all means, I suggest you stop supporting mega corporations and stuff like that. But if everyone takes that approach, the world would cease to function, okay? That's just the sad reality that we live in. You can be more cautious with your purchases, you can be more careful with your money. I always say vote with your money, but the thing is, these people, they don't actually care about morality or principles. They just want to virtue signal. They just want to point out that they're good, that they're virtuous, so they can easily categorize people and label them as bad, so they have all of the power. That's all that it is. It's all about power, and I just find it honestly sickening, and I'm tired of it. And I just wanted to talk about gaming boycotts. and the Atomic Heart boycott, the Hogwarts Legacy boycott, and just boycotting video games. So let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.